In this time in history, it is absolutely critical that we have a two-way conversation, that the workforce has continual opportunities to give feedback and to share what they need, what would help. I encourage you to identify where in your work could you take back some control. The more control we feel we have, the more resilient we are. Think about what kind of support would be most helpful to you, and let people know every single one of us here, every single one, has a role to play. A lot of people come to me because of my story, because they want help quitting their jobs or transitioning to a new career entirely. Most are actually just severely burned out, and when we work on initiating changes in their workplace and changing how they relate to their work, their boundaries, how they think about work, and how they take care of themselves, I'm still amazed every time. The majority of the people that I work with end up not quitting their jobs. It was the burnout that was making them feel that way. I combine my passion for mental health, burnout prevention, and resilience from a deeply personal place. That journey really began quite a few years ago now on an absolutely miserable February night. I walked out the doors of the emergency room. I had just worked a 36-hour shift in the cardiac care unit of that ER, admitting critically ill patient one after the other after the other. I had no idea how I was going to make it through the rest of the week, much less the years that remained in my emergency medicine training program, not to mention decades as an emergency physician. I started to contemplate quitting the ER, and then I started to think about quitting medicine entirely. And then my thoughts got even darker. And I started to think about how I might be able to actually just quit the planet that night. And at the very moment that I started to have those thoughts, the phone rang. That phone call from a leader who cared pulled me out of the pit, helped me to understand what was actually going on, and gave me the opportunity and the insight and the empowerment to choose a new path. That experience so early in my career gave me such a mission. It gave my whole life purpose. I wanted to help the entire world with what I had learned about mental health and how to bring your absolute best and experience life in the way that it's meant to be lived. And I embarked on this incredible adventure that I never would have believed ever would be possible, wanting to learn everything that I could about big picture, whole human mental health and resilience. We need to think about it at three different levels: the larger organizational level, a team level, and then we look at the individual level. But to really move the needle on this and to create a big change in terms of the numbers of burnout we're seeing, we have to look at it primarily actually at the organizational and team levels. Absolutely must together commit to removing the stigma and shifting the culture around mental health. Today, we are standing in such an exciting, huge opportunity. Now is our opportunity to heal our systems better than it has ever been. I feel that coming. We are all in this together, and we will do this together. Thank you so much.